The choices are key, ring, and sun. This is behind the scenes, how I'm going to be asking spirit guides for your energy, because usually I would be doing real time, but in order to just not be too messy, I'm going to ask spirit guides. Wow. Okay, spirit guides, we have four. Okay, 2, 4. All right, so we're going to ask the spirit guides about your future spouse, what they want to say to you. Wow. Okay. Okay. Just some quick energy. All right. Maybe just 3 spirit guides. Okay, I'll take this one. Okay, so took me 2 minutes. This is how I usually like ask for the intention, and then it's much more neater if I don't usually look at what's like underneath it, because when I channel I need to be precise as well. So this is the behind the scenes, and then let me turn over the okay, well, anyway, maybe we can just go forward with your reading now. Pile 1, key. Pile 2, ring. Pile 3, sun. Pick your choices, and pardon me for my Christmas tree and teddy bear here. Okay, let's go. Calling on my spirit guides, my guardian angel, the assistance of the higher power, and the spirit of the universe, as we're going to channel messages, possible energies, advice for those who's going to pick pile ring, pile key, ring, or sun. Spirit guides, channeled message from their future spouse. Who is their future spouse? What their future spouse secretly wants them to know that they have been having a hard time to tell pile 1, 2, and 3. Okay, so thank you. Let's go. Pardon me because... Okay. My floors must be having some sweets because there's been some ants. Okay, but not too many. I mean, we are in a very old building, so that's why, and it's very cold outside. Okay, I have to like be near the charger because my phone is charging too. Okay, so pile 1, key. Pile 2, ring. Pile 3, sun. Let's go, and I'm going to put pile sun right here, and then pile ring. Let's go. Pile key. What is happening here? And then there's a rose. I always see the rose as a symbol of love, and the key, opening the cage. That means it's like coming out. You're free, or like you are not in the cage anymore, or maybe your person is not in the cage anymore. Let's see. Pile key. Okay, 4 of cups. Maybe I'm just going to put right here. 4 of cups. 9 of cups. Wow. Two of Wands. Four of Cups is something about indifference, someone discouraged or feeling bored. But the Nine of Cups is a dream that you have been trying to manifest and pray for a while. So it feels like this is the man of your dreams that you're about to meet, especially if you're a feminine. I think this is a message here that you're about to meet the man of your dreams, the Hierophant, someone traditional, conservative. This could be a marriage contract, traditional wedding, like a quiet person who likes to observe, a mature man. Could be spiritual and religious and a very good person. Ace of Wands, see, I tell you, the Ace of Wands is like a year from now or a month from now, or you could be seeing 1111, or someone really interested with you and very attracted to you. Oh my God, and is also a very wealthy person. So I could see that your person can be someone very creative, and someone, they could be someone who holds a very high position in their company. Maybe they own their own business, because they could be a businessman, they could be a public figure. The Ace of Wands, I see them as an actor, as someone who is very popular person, famous, popular, rich and successful, and a mature man. Like this person can be a few years older than you, or a person who is a mature man and very quiet. Could also be someone who is career oriented, like they work a lot. And like I said, pile one, if you are a feminine, your message in here is you're about to have your wishes come true, because you're going to meet your future husband, your future spouse, which I already described who your future spouse is. And then the feminine, you could be someone who's like, maybe you are someone who's like in between careers right now, or in between transition in your life, not just about career, but in your personal journey. Like you are someone like trying to find where you need to be, because I am picking up like you are trying to manifest your partner, you are trying to manifest your future husband, your future spouse in your life. And this person, your future spouse, especially the masculine, is very generous, protector, good provider, very generous, and someone who could be really well admired and has achieved success in their life. So I think like what's happening here, feminine, because look, you are someone who can't believe that this connection is happening, because you might be thinking that you're just losing it, because you might be thinking like you are not enough, you don't deserve to be happy. Because I think like maybe for the last 4 years you were single, or you were connecting with the wrong people, and then you finally, pile one, you are someone, you're feeling hopeless in love, that you think you might not meet your person, your future husband or your future spouse. But I think something wonderful is about to change here, because the message from your future spouse, which is this reading is all about, I think I am hearing that your future spouse is trying to say, I am about to change your life. You're about to meet a beautiful person, a beautiful stranger who's going to change your life. Like it's just time. Or maybe you are about to come into your future spouse life and you're going to change their life, because you're going to be together. I am picking up weddings here. Maybe you could get married by next year, because I'm picking up like the Ace of Wands could be like a year from now. So let's see what is happening here. I self-sabotage our connection. I miss you. I am thinking about reaching out. So anyway, resonate with this message and take whatever and leave what doesn't resonate. I find you intimidating. You could be connecting with someone who is very guarded, and sometimes they keep their feelings to themselves. Maybe because they're quite shy or intimidated with you, but they're trying to say that they really miss you. I mean, your future husband, future spouse, future wife trying to say they really miss you a lot. And I really see this hope as a dream come true. You might be thinking you're feeling hopeless right now when it comes to love. I think like your future spouse is trying to say there is a place for you in this world. There is hope for you. Do not give up. And then the karma, I feel like there's going to be like the cycle is going to move now. Maybe you were feeling stuck in the past because there was some negative karmic cycle, negative karmic pattern that need to be healed. But I can see this as movement now and prosperity, and then there's a bridge. So definitely I am picking up that you're going to end your separation. If there was some kind of difficult challenges, I see passage, relief, first meeting, fated meeting. So expect this wonderful surprises to happen your way, to meet your future spouse, or to see each other again, or to connect with each other again by next year, a month from now, a day from now. Oh my God, you never know, a second from now. You might see 1111. It could be a twin flame connection or a deepest soulmate connection. But the message from your future spouse, I want to change your life. I want to change your single status. I want to offer you stability and security, and I don't want to be separated from you anymore. I worry a lot if you are out there just floating by yourself. So I want to make sure that I see you. I see you near me, beside me, and I want to wrap my arms around you and make sure that you are taken care of. I don't want to see you lonely. I don't want to see you out there with no protection, without me. So I want you by my side. That's the message from your future spouse. Thank you very much. I just need to see quickly what is happening here. And I really like what your energy is saying. Pile 1. Thank you very much. Let's go pile ring. I just want to see quickly what is going on with your energy. Message from your future spouse. 10 of Pentacles. I think your future spouse comes from a wealthy family, or this is a person who's very stable, nice house, nice cars, strength. Maybe you have been trying to like catch the attention of this masculine pile 2, or you have been trying to catch the attention of your future spouse. Let me see. 10 of Cups, 10 of Pentacles. Wow. So 10, 10, and it's all security, abundance, and happiness. I think your future spouse is trying to say, you make me very, very happy. Will you marry me? Like, I want us to be together, move in together, and build a family. I want to come home to you. I think your future spouse is trying to say they see themselves with you. They see their future with you. So that's, wow. That meant like there's going to be powerful shift in your single life. Because see, like your future spouse is trying to tell you that if you are someone holding on for dear life, like a damsel in distress, and like not knowing if you ever have the chance to be happy in life, I feel like your future spouse is trying to say they want to come home to you if you're going to let them. So I mean, if you are totally clueless, pile 2, that your future spouse is really trying to find you, or like they are setting the intentions to the universe that they want to find you, that they want to come home to you, and they want to be with you. 7 of Cups is a lot of option, choices, fantasy, illusion. Temperance is all about balance and healing. 4 of Pentacles. Wow. 4 of Pentacles is a person who could have been workaholic. Maybe your person is someone who is going through financial problems, financial, career, or money problem, or they could be workaholic. They have been putting their time, effort, and energy in just career or ambition instead of like coming to you. But I think what I am hearing now from your future spouse, they're trying to say that they want to give their time, effort, and energy in rebuilding or making this connection happen between you and them. And I think like your person is someone who has been like just focused on ambition, career, finances, and money, that they are aware that they are someone who needed to work on their personal love, romance, and relationship with you, because this is a person who has been really this person has is like a person who has just focused on finances, career, and money, or something like that, that they possibly did not meet the right people. They could have no problem with companies or friendship or something like that, or like short-term partners, because I could see that, you know, like for such a time this person did not have any space or time for love. So this is the reason why they're trying to tell you now that they're going to make space and time in their heart for love. And this is where you come in, pile 2, because they are someone who's trying to tell you that they want to be with you now. They're feeling lonely without you. They have been possibly for the last 10 years, and now they're ready to be married to their special partner, because your person, I think, being married and having children in the past, it wasn't in their agenda. But for some reason, now they are learning to make the right choices, because they know that they have many options. They know that they have a lot to offer to a person. But the problem is they have been connecting with the wrong people. So I think your person, your future spouse, future husband, future wife, is finding, I think they're trying to find the truth and the hard realization that they need to be with the right person for the right reason, and that's for love and not for all other selfish reasons. Okay. So this is also what the masculine is realizing now, that they have made mistakes. They have been connecting shallow, very shallow, superficial with other people, that deep inside they know that there was nothing, there's no emptiness. So, and the problem is like some people get attached to them. But then maybe this is going to change, because now your future spouse is praying and wishing for spiritual connection, emotional connection, like beyond superficial or shallow reasons. Or maybe it's not just because of lust or sex or something like that. Maybe it's so much more, like someone who can understand them for who they are. Like I think like your person is someone who wants to be loved for who they are. This is what your future husband, future spouse, future wife is trying to say. I care too much of what others think. Maybe that's in the past. I really want to kiss you. Wow. See, I tell you, like maybe your person is someone who wants to connect with their special person, not just because of lust or sexual matters, you know. I am going through a dark night of the soul, but this is their time to be reflecting on what they want to have in their life. Maybe your person has been going through their dark night of the soul. They have losses of income or possibility, like went through like difficult situation, like losses of pets, loved ones, income, like they really went through like this rock bottom of roller coasters, but they're coming out of it. I know they will come out of it. I feel jealous when I think about you with others. Well, maybe your person can be possessive, or they're trying to say that they do not want to lose you, that they're jealous to even be thinking that you're not going to be with them. So I think your person just really need to make the right decisions, to make their proper choices. Maybe because you were trying to connect with your future spouse in the past, and then they were always up and about and busy, and then now they realize that they need to make time for you, they need to get to know you, they need to take action in this connection and make your wishes and dreams come true. And I think this is subconsciously what they're wishing now. I mean, the 10 of Cups is also wish fulfillment, so you are their wish come true. And the freedom meant they need to free their time, they need to free up some space in their life, so you and your future spouse can be in union, can be together. So the yin and yang here, almost like a twin flame connection, the light and the shadow. So there could be some differences here. I don't know if it's race, status, age, religion. I don't know. Whatever the differences is, universe is trying to say it won't matter, because you're going to complement each other. And what I was saying, that your future spouse is someone who is searching for an emotional connection now. I think like what they're trying to say, darling, I want you to know that I really want to give it all I got to make this relationship happen between us. I'm so sorry if I'm someone who was commitmentful before, like I do not want to get attached to anyone. I don't want anyone to get attached to me. I feel like I didn't have time for any commitment in my life. Before, I didn't even know if I believe in marriage and children. But I think like my soul is trying to tell me that you are out there, that you're waiting for me. And so I know that I need to make it happen. And I know that I need to make a change in my life as well, because I feel really empty without you. I tried to connect with others, but they are not you. It feels like they cannot hold a candle to you. And I used to be a player. I used to be playing the field. But what's the point if they're not you? I just feel lost and confused. And it feels like a waste of time trying to connect with others that doesn't have any meaning. And I don't like feel like just connecting on any superficial level, or just to have companion, because I feel lonely. Before that's my toxic self, but now I think I am hearing God or universe or my soul is trying to tell me that you are my special person, and I want to be with you. I want you to know that I'm going to be trying my very best to find you and to make it work between us. And if I have been slacking before in trying to tell you about my feelings, about maybe I was someone who tried to deny you before, running away from you and not recognizing your feelings, I want you to know that you make me realize that you are my person. You make me feel grounded, because before I'm so lost. I'm just so confused about everything. But when you came into my life, and when I feel you deep in my soul, I feel like I know my way home. You are like my North Star. You are like my light in all my darkest days and darkest nights. And I feel like you are my lighthouse, and I want to come home to you. That's the message from your future spouse. So they're trying to say they're not going to be floating, because they are going to find their way to you, pile 2. If they have lost their way, they're going to find their way to you. Thank you very much. That's the message there. I really try. And I hope you are trying to jump on these festivities, because NYC is so shining, so bright with all this Christmas. Okay, so let's go pile Sun. Maybe you're going to meet in the daytime, or the sun is also happiness very soon. It could be a powerful yes. Okay, so let's see. Okay, channel message from your future spouse. 6 of Pentacles is a very generous and giving person. Looks younger too. Youthful, younger looking. Knight of Wands, I knew it. Knight of Wands is someone restless, erratic, adventurous. Could be athletic as well. But they could also be someone who is also capable of working hard. There's a horse here, so I could see that this person is very ambitious. They want to pursue success. They have very high ambition. They're very driven. The Moon. But it feels like someone must be... The Moon is secrets, night, fame, dreams. Like I see you in my dreams. Something you do not see coming. Let me understand. Maybe you are someone who's seeing your future spouse in your dream, or maybe your future spouse, in this case a masculine, is already dreaming about you. They see you in their dreams. The Hermit is another masculine energy. Is this masculine energy? Oh no, it's a feminine. I think like the feminine is highly spiritual. You could be someone who's a late bloomer, introvert, someone who has done your shadow work. Let me see. King of Swords is someone aloof, mysterious, professional. Like pay attention to all the details. They are very sharp, intellectual. Like I said, look, they are someone who likes to read, or very intellectual or smart. Maybe they have a double degree, or even if like maybe they have a title in their name, like doctor, engineer, professor, I don't know. Or if they don't have any title in their name, this person is a genius, very smart, highly intellectual. Let me see. And the Hangman. What's happening with you, feminine? Because there has been some delay in your connection, because you are connecting with a person who's very ambitious and is prone to be secretive about their feelings, because this masculine is very elusive, mysterious, see? And very complex as well. Like I think there's a time in your connection, if you were really connecting with someone, it feels like it was like hot and cold, hot and cold. But I think the universe trying to tell you that you must remain grounded, Divine Feminine, or you, pile 3, in order to heal this connection. Because I think your future spouse, future husband is someone who is so rooted on the material world, in the 3D matrix. They really want to be successful in life. But then again, see, this person could be looking at in the computer, and then now is also reading. I think you might be thinking that your person is ignoring you because they're always working, or they're always like paying attention to something else. But maybe I think what's happening in here is universe is trying to say that you're going to appear into your future husband's life or future spouse life like unexpectedly. I could feel that you are going to meet each other unexpected surprises, unexpected surprises. Like it feels like maybe the masculine did not expect you to come into their life, and then when you did came into their life, maybe universe going to bring you into their life, and then bam, you're going to shake their world. Because I could see that the masculine live in both worlds, like extreme world. Like there are times that they're very erratic, they move a lot. There are also times that they also live like a hermit, because they go into their man cave and then have their own quiet time. So this person has a complex personality, especially the masculine, because they have two sides in them. The one that they show into the world, and then the other side is like their personal life that they do not let anyone see that kind of self. I think this person has many layers, so this person can be quite guarded and quiet. But maybe universe is trying to tell you, pile 3, to not judge your future husband, your future spouse, because when you get to know them, maybe you're going to see their mischievous side. You're going to see their funny sides, their sense of humor, because maybe when you meet each other for the first time, you thought they're quite arrogant, quiet, and like bossy, or they could be someone like very irritating. But you could be someone's trying to say, oh my goodness, like, will this person really see you? Like, how will this person invite you into their world? Or are you going to blend your worlds together or something like that? Because you were second guessing. You were confused if you want to be with this person or not. But then universe always put you back together, or put you back into the path that, yeah, fight for this connection. This is your future spouse. But I know that you were quite second guessing this, feminine or pile 3. Should you walk away? Should you stay in this connection? But for some reason, you're back into the same old. Like maybe you have tried to walk away from this connection, but then again, when you try to venture out into the world, it feels like you can't even find any other person to get attracted to. Why? Because universe is possibility putting your inner compass here with your person. Your person is someone quite complicated to understand, quite a complicated personality, but maybe that's just a front. Like maybe they are someone who wear a mask, because you have to get to know them deeper, and then you're going to find out that this person is a good man. They have a soft side, but they were just, like wearing their armor. They were just trying to be guarded and protective. And I think because maybe your person has some kind of personal issues, like trust issues. Maybe they have been burned before, so they've been very careful who they invite into their energy, who they invite into their world. When this person's going to fall in love, they're really going to fall in love deeply. They do not like invite a lot of people into their life. Like this person does not have like a problem in cutting off people that doesn't vibe with them, doesn't align with them. But then when they really find themselves like really connecting with a person, it's for real. And so now maybe universe trying to tell you pile 3, to not get confused, because you were possibility feeling like giving up on this connection because there was nothing happening, like this future spouse of yours moves so slow and then so secretive and then go hot and cold, and then you were out there like you really like losing your wits, pulling your hair, and really like frustrated. So universe is trying to say, if that happens to you, that you're really feeling frustrated and tossing and turning at night, like take deep breaths and like, you know, ground yourself and take care of your high vibration, because it's not worth it to be inviting negative energy, negative thinking. If you're going to be crying, you're just going to like mess with yourself, because to tell you, you're dealing with someone who's very frustrating. So you need to be the person, especially you, the feminine pile 3, to be the rock and the solid foundation in this connection, because you are dealing with someone who has possibly trauma and personal issues, that maybe childhood issues as well, that your person did not have any solid foundation when it comes to family or love, didn't have the normal childhood that they can play and like just be a child. So now this person doesn't know, they're not too emotional. They do not want to see the world, their emotional side. But actually, when you get to know this person, you're going to find their good side, their emotional side. I think like this is what your future spouse is trying to tell you, that like they want to fall in love with you, pile 3. I think they're also trying to say that you have to be patient with them, especially when they're very frustrating and sometimes, and do not get discouraged, because it's been a hard journey to be dealing with someone who has issues and who goes hot and cold, or like a mushroom that comes in and comes out. And it's like, you know, sometimes you see them, sometimes they're not. Like it's very complex situation. But I think that's what they're trying to say. Please be patient with me and teach me how to love you. And if there's any situation that I have hurt you and have done things that you don't like, it's not my intention to make you cry. I have the tendency to be overthinking a lot, and I really am scared to disappoint you and hurt you. And that's the reason like you see me being elusive and being quiet. And when I feel deeply, I just shut down in my world when I really feel a lot, because I am trying to process everything. And sometimes with all this overthinking, like I'm a lot in my head all the time, and like I feel like I'm always fighting with the demons in my head. But I want you to know that you make me feel like I have hope for peace. Like I have relationships in the past and they never really understood me, but with you I feel like I am scared, because it feels like you can see through my soul. It feels like no one has ever understood me before. No one has ever tried to dive in deep into my heart, deep into my world, but you did. And I'm so scared now, because I feel like I am falling in love deeply with you every day. And this feeling is so new to me. So being around you makes me nervous. See, I tell you, you're making them nervous because they never met anyone like you who can see through their soul. I am obsessed with you, and they're trying to tell you they're falling deeply in love with you every day, developing feelings for you. and obsessing with you. I talk to my friends about you. See, I tell you, and not only that, they talk to their friends about you. I think time apart is best for us right now. Well, that's the overthinking that I'm trying to tell you. This person tends to shut down when they try to overprocess their feelings and overthinking whatever. But I think this is them trying to tell you to just understand them, and don't be so disappointed and like discouraged when there are times when they really like don't know what to say, because I think this is a person who could be very smart when it comes to career or everything else, creativity, empowering others. Like, you know, when it's all about career, they're all that. Like, you can rely on this person. But when it comes to feelings and when it comes to their own personal relationships, this is what's happening now. This person has been struggling to attract the right relationships in their life. Maybe they didn't have good relationship with their family before, or maybe this person is someone who's an orphan or never had a good foundation when it comes to family. So maybe this is what your person is secretly manifesting now, to have a person with them who can make them feel grounded and make them feel like they belong. Because I think like your person is someone who's a very serious person, who is quite complex inside but also very lonely. So now maybe they have this pain and trauma deep inside them, but I think you can understand them. This is what they're trying to say. You can see through their soul. You know their pain. You know their darkness. I tell you, there is some kind of powerful energy with you, Pile 3, because you can connect to your person like an energy healer. You could be a healer, and that's possibility why you can intuitively pick up on your person's emotions. Like, I think there's a message here that I can feel your energy. You can sense each other's energy. I think like there is a connection between you, not just the heart chakra, but it's like somewhat telepathy. So let's see, children. I tell you, there is some kind of childhood issues here. I think you could be dealing with your future husband, especially the masculine, who is struggling to heal their inner child. Maybe they have some kind of childhood trauma in the past, or they never had a normal childhood to really just enjoy life and like be happy. I don't know why I'm seeing that. Maybe there's someone who was so focused on working on their career in a very young age. It could be possible. But there's some kind of a little boy deep inside this masculine energy that's very lonely, who's really wishing to be happy. So I'm not saying they're looking for like a mother or something. I'm just saying that they could be someone who was like quite, how is this? How am I going to describe this? They are someone who needs to heal their inner child. There is some kind of inner wound here that they're trying to heal. I don't know if your person has been abused in the past. Maybe I am talking about you, Paltry. I don't know. But you can just flip the energy. But if anyone is suffering here with some kind of abuse in the past, I just want you to know that you and your future spouse is going to help heal each other. It's not going to be easy, but I think you're going to be much more better to heal when you're together, rather than just going to be over-analyzing, overthinking everything, because you feel lonely without them, and then your future spouse is also trying to say they feel lonely without you. So I think what's going to happen here, universe is saying that you might about to reunite, reconnect with your person. If you might already know your future spouse, so this could be your reunion, coming back together, or you could be someone who has spent many past lives in the past. And if you do not know your future spouse yet, that meant this is universe going to bring you into each other's life so you can heal now, and you're not going to be lonely. I can see that this is like a destined connection, like a divinely orchestrated connection, divinely guided connection. You always hear that when, like with other channelers, but the way I could explain the divinely guided connection is like, it feels like fate and destiny, or it feels like you and your person has signed this soul contract or vow, and you made a vow to each other that you're going to fight for each other, you're going to love each other forever and ever, for whatever lifetime, for whatever eternity. And then I think your future spouse could have promised you that they're going to find you in whichever lifetime. And so I know it's very deep, it's very complex. If you do not believe in reincarnation, just listen to it. But I do know that there is some kind of promise here, that they're going to love you forever, that they want to be with you. So now maybe this is just your future spouse trying to tell you that they do not want to break their vows of love and promise to love you forever and ever. So now they are going to, maybe they're just been waiting for you, because your person's very elusive and serious, and it's like they are in their own world. Like no one can even go into their other world. There's their professional side, but there's also their inner world. So in their inner world, I think your person is trying to say they are waiting for you. I am waiting for you, my love. Godspeed, my love. Or deep inside their soul and their heart has always this space for you, because no one else can feel that, just you. And how will they know that you're going to come into their life? Because you are the healer. You're going to bring a lot of this beautiful energy and beautiful light and love into your future spouse life, that they cannot unsee it. They will feel it. And it's so amazing, because it's such like a mystical, it's like a supernatural experience, actually, like a very special feeling that no one has ever given that before. That's the reason, like when you and your future spouse connect, they will know that you are special. They know that you are going to be their person, because they're going to feel some peace and soothing. You are very soothing to this person, even if this person can be quite erratic and complex and complicated, but you make them feel calm amidst all their demons and chaos that they have went through in their life. I think like this is what they're trying to say. They never met anyone in this planet that could understand them, that could see through their soul, that could find them when they're really in their inner world, because they shut down to everything. But you find them. You have that powerful energy, that powerful light, or the powerful love, that you can reach out to them wherever whichever they're going to be. And I think like your person is quite intimidated as well, because it feels like you know them, even when they're just being a showman, or maybe they're just like when they're trying to just play it cool when they're working, or whenever they're wearing their face mask or something like that, or showing a brave face to the world. You know You're very intuitive, pile 3. And I think your future spouse knows that too. And like I said, when you are going to come into their life, they will never have like a doubt that you are special to them, because they will feel your healing energy. And for you, pile 3, you might feel like it's too much and very exhausting sometimes, because it feels like when you're trying to reach out to this person sometimes can be so complicated that, you know, do they see you? Do they know you are out here? Do they know they're talking to you? Or I mean, do they know that you are talking to them? Because they might see your message, they might hear you, but sometimes they feel they are someone who like just keep quiet, and you might think like you're getting ignored, or because they are someone who just hide themselves from you. But I feel like this is what your future spouse is trying to say. I cannot hide myself from you. You can see through my soul. You can see through me. And I am so surprised, because I thought like others going to run away. But I never met anyone that's going to love me, even through my imperfections, even through my darkness, and even through my shadows. And I'm really so impressed with how beautiful you are, with your beautiful presence, energy, and love that you have been giving in my soul and in my life. Okay, so I think like I am struggling to put into words, because your person is actually someone who struggled to put into words, but they're trying to say that they are very thankful for you, because you are like a gift into their life, like gift from God, gift from universe, because you are so like 1 in a trillion, 1 in a billion, 1 in a trillion. Like no one else can understand them, because they're so complex, like they don't even understand themselves. But you stayed and like you're someone who just, you know, like you make them feel calm. And then you encourage them to heal and be peaceful. And you inspire them a lot as well. And most of all, like I feel like before they were really so lonely and in pain, especially when they're dealing with their inner wounds and inner child. And for some reason, your presence in their life is very soothing to their soul. That they saying, your future spouse is saying that you give them hope to open their eyes to a beautiful morning. You give them energy to go through their most difficult days, and they're very thankful for that, and they really appreciate you if they haven't tell you how thankful they are, because they're always struggling with their emotions, always like you know, hot and cold, on and off, on and off. They want to tell you now that they're very thankful for you. Pile 3, thank you very much. That's what I could understand. You know, I've been just trying to really understand what your future spouse wants to say. I hope you resonate, and Merry Christmas, Soul Tribe. I am just running around and then trying to see the decors and the festivities all around, trying to like see what's going on around. And I hope you are doing the same too, Soul Tribe. Like sometimes it's quite hard, but we take one day at a time. And happy holidays, guys. We're approaching Christmas in just a few days, and we're going to get through this together. Thank you very much. I love you guys. Hope you like the reading.